Hello, my name is Viova, and I'm currently enrolled in the Single Subject Credential Program at California State University of Sacramento. The teacher who inspired me is Jody Marie Diedrich. But before I go on to explain how she inspired me, I would like to give some background information to help understand the impact that she left on my life. I was originally born in Kazakhstan, Astana, and when I was 8 years old, my family and I decided to move to America. Due to the fact that in Kazakhstan, students started school a year later, when I came to America, they placed me into 3rd grade, skipping 2nd grade. As imagined, the transition from a completely Russian language to English and a whole different culture was not easy. I also didn't have the best experience my first year of school. I didn't know any English, and my teacher in 3rd grade did not make extra effort to help me understand the material that was being presented. I often felt excluded and neglected and was not given the help that I needed to understand the material. I would come home every single day crying to my mom, telling her how hard it was and how I hated it here and I just wanted to go back. There came a time for a teacher-parent conference, and my 3rd grade teacher told my mom that I wasn't doing well in my classes and that I needed to be held back to 2nd grade. And my mom responded, "Well, what do you expect? She doesn't know any English. How do you expect her to do well in her classes?" And the teacher said, "Well, she's not even doing good in math, which is a universal subject." And my mom said, "Okay, do you have any books I can take home and help her learn at home?" So the teacher gave my mom an English and math book, and for several months, my mom taught me independently at home. At the end of the 3rd grade school year, I was given an award for the best math student in the class. Now it's time to move on to 4th grade, and in 4th grade, I switched to a completely new school. I was placed in Ms. Diedrich's class, and the first day of class, I cried because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know anyone, and I was a bit scared. But it was soon enough that I realized it was going to be a whole different experience. From the very first day, Ms. Diedrich showed me special care and attention, and she made me feel very safe and welcome in her class. She always asked me how I was doing and if I needed extra help. She also purposely sat me next to a Russian girl who could translate to me when I needed the help. Over time, Ms. Diedrich became someone who was a mentor to me, someone who I looked up to, and someone who I could open up to freely. She shared with me that she had a desire to learn Russian and that she was learning Russian through a website. She asked me if I'd be willing to skip my lunch and help her with some of the things that she was doing. And without a doubt, without a second thought, I was willing to skip lunch and hanging out with my friends to be able to teach her Russian. And it was one of the most amazing opportunities that I got. Over time, it was time to move seats, and Ms. Diedrich sat me next to a boy that at that time was bothering me a lot. And so I told Ms. Diedrich, "Why did you put me next to him? I really don't like him. Can you please move me?" And she said something that changed my perspective. And she said, "Ruth, you have progressed so much through this year. You have shown how smart you are and how capable you are of doing so much, and you are doing so well in the classes. I sat you purposely next to this guy so that you can help him with the things that he's struggling with." And here I was, an English learner, amazed and surprised that I was gonna help someone learn. She was a teacher who saw potential in me. She was someone who believed in me, and she saw past my weaknesses and focused on my strengths and made me feel like I was smart and capable and worthy. And for that, I am forever grateful to her. She inspired me and encouraged me in so many ways. For the past 18 years since I had her, I've had some amazing teachers and professors, but no one has ever stood out to me the way she has. And if I could just be half the teacher that she was, I would be forever grateful. She really engaged in her students' lives and gave them all the resources to succeed. And as a future teacher, I want teaching to be more than just teaching the subject and the material. I want to be a teacher who's engaged in her students' lives and pours into them so that they could be the best versions of themselves in the end.